In the world of project management and construction, terminology can often have varying interpretations, leading to confusion about what is included, or more importantly, is not included in the scope of service. Understanding these terms is crucial, especially when dealing with complex processes like building remediation, where clarity is essential to avoid misunderstandings and ensure all parties are on the same page. This module is designed to explain the key terminology commonly used in building remediation and project management. By establishing this understanding of these terms, you'll gain greater confidence in communicating effectively with owners' corporation committees and key stakeholders. An end-to-end project manager oversees every stage of building remediation. From initial site inspections and defect assessment and identification, through to scope and tendering a project, contract administration, managing the works in construction, and finally, the defect liability period. Our team of dedicated project managers manage communication with all stakeholders, develops detailed scopes, coordinate tenders, appoint experienced contractors. They oversee quality control at every stage, delivering cost-effective, on-time solutions while minimising disruptions for owners and residents. By proactively managing the process, they eliminate the risk of scope creep and variations, whilst keeping you, the strata manager, informed and confident from start to finish. Building remediation is the specialised process of identifying, repairing, and resolving defects in a building to restore its structural integrity, functionality, and safety. The goal of remediation is not to transform an older building into a brand new one, but to fix faults and bring the building up to an acceptable, safe, and compliant standard for its age and purpose. A defect in construction refers to any element of a building that fails to meet its intended design, functionality or safety, or building standards. Defects can arise from poor workmanship, substandard materials, design flaws, lack of proper maintenance, or simply due to building age. They are generally categorised as minor defects, cosmetic issues or small faults, such as surface cracks or paint irregularities that don't immediately affect the building's functionality. Major defects, issues that compromise the structural integrity, safety, or waterproofing of a building, such as water ingress, failures to waterproofing membranes, structural cracks, combustible cladding, concrete cancer, or spalling concrete. Minor defects can often escalate into major ones, and many defects can remain hidden until they become severe. Knowing how to identify defects early and address them properly is essential to preserving the safety, functionality, and value of a property. To the untrained eye, such defects are overlooked until they require costly and invasive rectification. Here are some common things to look for and what they may mean. Efflorescence is the white powdery substance on building surfaces such as render or unsealed concrete. Efflorescence is caused by vapour migrating through the slab, bringing soluble salts to the surface of the concrete. In many cases, when efflorescence is evident on the external areas of a building or around balconies or planter boxes, for example, this could mean that the waterproofing membrane beneath the surface has failed. This is important to identify early, as a failed membrane can cause water ingress, which can cause further structural issues or internal damage, escalating the cost to remediate substantially. Concrete cancer, also known as concrete spalling or concrete degradation, is a condition in which a concrete structure begins to deteriorate due to the corrosion of the steel reinforcement bars within the concrete slab. It is a progressive issue, often creating a costly problem to remedy if left for too long. Common signs to look for when looking for concrete cancer: long, continual cracks in concrete, crumbling concrete, rust-like stains in concrete, bubbling under external render. Water ingress can often go undetected inside apartments or common areas until greater issues like black mould begin to show. Early signs of potential water ingress to look out for are small stains or discoloration, essentially on ceilings and in corners of walls, damp smells or mildew, small blisters within the internal paint, buckling floorboards, or separation between skirting boards or cornices. Whether you've already identified defects, suspect there are issues but aren't sure where to begin, or simply want a comprehensive health check for your property, it is best practice to get an expert involved. Building remediation for strata properties is our core expertise. Key times to engage PASG include: if you have any questions at all for any building defects, call our helpline and we can help you identify the problem. Key issues we can help you with are water ingress issues, initial defect assessment and identification, before expiry of defect liability period (DLP), post-severe weather events, ongoing scheduled maintenance and inspections, compliance needs, large-scale remediation projects, combustible cladding projects. Congratulations on completing this module. You've taken the first step towards understanding the essential foundations and terminology in building remediation. Armed with this knowledge, you'll be better equipped to navigate projects, communicate effectively with stakeholders, and help your committees make informed decisions for their properties. Remember, building remediation can be complex, but with clear terms and a solid understanding, you're setting yourself and your clients up for success. Stay tuned for the next module, where we'll explore finding clarity, creating a clear pathway for building remediation.